working all the time. My aim is to work 40 hours a week and still try to maintain my high pressure job. I'm Shelley Wayne. You're probably thinking, why am I seeing this woman in her car? I'm determined to transform a whole bunch of areas of my life. I'm a busy executive and I just can't keep working 55, 60-hour weeks. The work-life balance is something that I really have to work on, and creating income with deep fulfillment. I want to increase my connections with people. I want to increase my physical and emotional health because I went on long service leave and I was really the boiled frog. Like before that, I just was worn out. I was like a bald tire and I had nothing left and nothing left for me. And on long service leave, I realized that you're supposed to actually have this thing called a life, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So I'm on a mission to see how plausible it is to actually have some kind of work-life balance, not work 55, 60-hour weeks, and actually have both. I don't know if I can. And I'm going to try. So every day, I'm only on my second day back at work, but I've decided that I'm going to try to establish a bit of a pattern. And the pattern I will show you here. So this is where I actually go and look at what is the thing, how much did I enjoy work today? And I'm giving that a 7. My emotional energy before I took a break in the afternoon to process my emotions and after. So I've ended with an emotional energy level of 8. I've done my third space processing because I wasn't doing it before and just really process my emotions and so on. So there's all these things that I'm doing and assessing. Am I doing the habit that is actually... Am I doing the habit that's actually going to transform the areas of my life that I want to transform? I also want to make sure that I've got creativity in my days because I'm a really creative person, but I couldn't, it's really hard to keep the creativity in your life when you're working all the time. And I also want to include more following guidance. I do get downloads from somewhere, and some of those downloads include things that I've produced, which is transformation tools. And I used to always come up with these things of tools that you can use in order to look after your emotional well-being. And some of them I'd use for a bit and then I'd stop or I'd forget and everything. But I never realized what they added up to. And I had produced so many, like 40 different things, but I sort of never knew what they added up to. And I now sort of realize some of those things add up to transformation toolkits. But anyway, I am practically using what I can. My aim is to work 40 hours a week and still try to maintain my high pressure job. I used to bodybuild and I got really, 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 really shredded. My body doesn't want to do that. And it was really bad for my body and I actually passed out at work. So from there I gained up to a size 16 and sort of stayed there for the next 5-6 years. So I have to restore my body. I was a bodybuilder for 28 years, but endomorph, couldn't lose the fat no matter what I did. And but I've just got to get back into a balance of me. If you are on a journey to transform anything, I'm always going to put a little bit of footage of me doing the physical work, because if you're over 50, it doesn't matter if you want to transform your body or not. If you're over 50, you realize that you do have to do things to maintain your body, your health, your physicality, your strength. So I'm going to include that in here because part of my journey is to make sure that I'm really looking after that part of my health. So I keep looking around because I'm picking up my daughter from her school-based traineeship. There she is. And she's going to go, Mum, you're talking to the camera again. You're such a weirdo. So I'm going to go, but that's my mission. If you'd like to join a group, I'm starting a free group on August 15th. And it doesn't matter when you're watching this, you can go to the link. It will always be active. I'm starting a free group. Oh, there she is. She's right there. You can say hello. There she is. I'm starting a free group. Oh, hang on. There you go, darling. On August 15th. But you can always go to the link because it will always be active about when you'd like to start your transformation as part of a group. It doesn't matter what you want to transform. I want to transform everything. So it doesn't matter what you want to transform. Just come along to it. I'm going to go now because I've got to put the L's on the car because Ziva is going to drive home.